Salut tout le monde. Bonjour, good morning. How are you doing? So I'd like to show you today. This is my Hugel Mound. I just built this 2 days ago. My next door neighbor, he cleared the land next to our land. There's a lot of wood. There's a lot of small twigs and leaves and dry leaves and whatnot. So from that, I built a Hugel mound, a small one. I covered the ground with cardboard and newspaper, and I piled that with earth, leaves from my compost, leaves from the fallen branches from that land, and I built this Hugel mound. And on it, I've planted some curry plants, mint. There's a ginger there, if you can see. These are chillies, mint, chillies, and these are some bell pepper seedlings that I had. And those are chilies and some coriander, as well as some Chinese parsley. I think that's not too sure what that is. I think it's spring onions. And they're doing well. They've been there like for I think 3 days plus or so. So they're looking quite well. I hope they grow well. So that's my experiment of using a Hugel mound. And these are my basil cuttings. They're dead except for one. I think the rest are quite dead. They're blackened. Nothing green with them. But this one looks like it's probably going to survive. There's even like small leaves coming up. I'll water them later. And here is some coriander seeds and some basil seeds that I got, or Vegie Selasih. My friend Reen, she told me to get, rather than plant the cutting, rather than grow the basil from cuttings, to plant some seeds, and I got some leftover from Ramadan, the Vegie Selasih there. I found them in the fridge, and I'm going to plant that later, probably on another Hugel mound that I have. I'll show you that a bit later. And these are the coriander seeds. I don't think it will live because there's no seeds inside the coriander pods. So I planted this before, and I think that's why no coriander plants came up, because there's no seeds in the pods. You see, it's empty. It's probably too old and it's rotten away, so that's why there's no seeds in the coriander pods. I'll plant that later. And here's my second Hugel mound. This one is a bit deeper, and I put some old coconuts in the ground and covered that with more earth, and I've planted some kankung there, and I'll plant some basil and coriander on top of this Hugel mound. So let's see how that works out. So how it works is that water will flow from this pathway if it rains heavily, and it's a bit lower on this side. Rather than going straight that way, it will go down to this Hugel mound, and there's a deep hole underneath this mound with old coconuts, and supposedly water will fill in that hole as a reservoir, so you won't need to water the plants on this Hugel mound too much. So that's on my second Hugel mound that I made. And this is my tomato plant. There's a big bumblebee there, if you can see, or a big beetle there. Okay, And that's my tomato plant. My tomato fruit is growing bigger. So goodbye then. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye.